All right, I sent a message and let her know. Yeah, I'm tired right now, but it's all right. But y'all are in luck. Y'all get to hear me more. But yeah, man, none of that stuff works on me, bro. That's my whole thing. Like, why would I have a chat here if people are against me because I'm winning, because I shine, because I look good? Like, if that's the dichotomy, I don't want to talk to you. I just call things what they are. I see things for what they are. That's part of why I get way ahead of you. I'm just saying, bro, I wouldn't want to be in homeboy's position. That's what I'm saying. They want to talk down on what makes sense. Say, listen, me walking keeps me out of a lot of trouble. Me walking literally can save my life. I mean, walking is good for you too, but I'm talking about as far as like I'm not driving, I'm not on the road. And like I said, nothing good comes from driving. I don't care what nobody tells you. All it is just getting from one point to the next point. Now when Christina helps me and with my license and I'm able to drive and everything, then yeah, I won't have any issue. I could drive forever. I'm good at driving. I won't have any issues. But I'm just saying, it keeps me out of trouble. Like the way things are right now, I love it because it works for me. You know what I'm saying? For now, just for this time, for a short period of time. But Christina already told me like she wants us to both have like vehicles. I don't know. She's gonna try to give me a car. I'm pretty sure she would. I want a Batmobile. That's what I want. That's my dream right now. But I don't know. I don't think y'all understand, man. Like either way, I'm gonna formulate these plans. No matter what, until I have the money and resources, and I want tanks. I want all of that stuff. Like I said, they was selling like almost like tanks up in like McAllen. I remember, like I think what the Hummer came from, but it was like the real thing. Like there's things better than that. They just cost a lot more probably. So it's not like I would do that right away or anything, of course, but we open our businesses, we start making income, get everything going, we'll be able to work up to it pretty quick. You know, Christina explained it to me. I mean, perfectly. She just told me like, I don't know yet. She's not used to it yet. So, but I don't know. I've had a lot of experience with money. I have a pretty vast understanding of money, and with money like what we're looking at and talking, I mean, business is just going to be booming because I'll have the resources. We'll have the resources we need to put everything together and do everything. So it's like, that's the point, is like God made me really grateful, and that's why he did this. And that makes sense to me, that's why he put me through this. That part I get, you know, because I'm going to be extremely grateful for anything. Anything that I receive, anything I get, I'm grateful. And I'm humble. But I also have big dreams, big visions for what I want to do. And I'm willing to make the money through working, but like working for myself. You know what I mean? To get the capital. So that's what it takes. That's all it takes for businesses. Just need a business and you need working capital. I always made my capital by myself. I did it to start this business. I did it cooking. I did it before that, cleaning those steakhouses, doing the cleaning there, right? In Green Bay and all that, washing dishes. I basically like ran half the restaurants out there. I worked in almost all of them. So, especially on Oneida Street, like what? These people online, they're scared of my shadow. They want to like act like they're going to make me scared of my shadow and my past and what I've done. Hell no. I'm so proud of everything I accomplished. Like, yeah, those are opportunities y'all couldn't do because y'all don't want to work. That was the thing. Every day while y'all were going behind my back, doing your antics, nonsense, waste of time, wasn't doing anything to me or making me feel anyway. If that's how you are and you're malicious, that's your problem. That's always going to come back to you, and you're going to go through karma because that's what you're creating. You know, people like that. I mean, you're a walking contradiction and conundrum. You're just going to keep going through your karma. That's no way to be, man. Every minute that I was working was towards my future. Just like now, if I start another job, it's a job on top of this. This is extra income, extra wealth, an extra job, and I'm building companies out of it. Honestly, the best opportunity for me right now, realistically, could potentially be that, like a job that I'm comfortable in. That would be cool. Because then, like I said, I just work, get my checks, and invest into what I'm doing here. And instead of like operating as Batman like I was doing before, because I was making way better money than I am now. And I was like literally just being Batman, but like at this point, and then people got jealous, right? So they keep trying to stop the income. It's like, bro, you can't stop my money. That's the thing. It's not about how much of it, it's not about anything. It's just about there's a time and a place. Everything happens for a reason. That's why everything is faded. That's why I don't ever worry about or sweat anything. Because whatever happens, I believe happens for a reason. That's what I choose to believe. Good or bad, it's just things happen. You know, it's all worked out for me. Feel me? But my whole point is, at this point, if I got some additional income like what I need, I wouldn't worry about putting it into being Batman right now. I've already done more than enough. I would worry about saving it up. You know, that's what I need. I need working capital, and then it will all go towards my business or opening another business. Feel what I'm saying? That's what it's so funny. These people, they want to talk. Like, I don't know you. You don't know anything about me. You don't know anything about my hustle. Like, I'm not in no stagnated position, homie. I did everything right. So I'm good to go. Like, no, I just never got any opportunities. If I got one opportunity at any point now, everything opens up for me immediately. Real talk. I could work at McDonald's and do what I'm doing and make plenty of money and invest it and everything and be straight. So that's the difference between us. We're not the same. You know, we ain't never been the same. You know that. So it's like, uh, chirp, 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 chirpy, chirp, chirp. I worked real hard, man, to get where I'm at, and it all paid off. And I told everybody the same thing when I was going through everything and going through hell before the other hell, right? I walked through hell a million times, but what are they doing? You're going so slow for? You got somewhere to be? I'm so irritating me. But yeah, like I said, I ain't worried about none of y'all. I do me. But yeah, that's my whole point, man. You know, that's my thing. When you worry about the internet and stuff, that's as far as you're gonna get. That's why those people are stuck where they stuck at. Like, I'm out here building a whole future. I'm out here building everything. I already got the basis because I spent all them years before that building that. That was a pretty butterfly. It was like a, what do you call them? It looked like a lion type butterfly with the orange. Is that a monarch? I thought monarchs were more like yellow. Isn't it like a tiger? Yeah, like a tiger butterfly. Those are beautiful. I just saw one. It was on the ground though, sadly. But yeah, man. Like I said, why would I value the opinion of people who've never owned anything or attained anything or acquiesced to assets and can't hang with my vernacular and just aren't downright actually educated? Why would I care? I mean, you can't fake this. That's what y'all found out with Tone Space's fake girlfriend when she just had a restraining order placed on her because of our internet habits that I've said for years are illegal. Y'all wanted to act like you don't believe me. Well, you know now. See, they're slowly, progressively, slowly but surely, you're all learning on this network that you're going to go to prison. I told you what you're doing is illegal. It is not a choice. When I open a chat, you have no legal right to come over here, much less every day. That's impossible, much less tamper with my business. So it's like, no, y'all want to keep running your mouth. I'll be the next one, right? That's actually going to file a lawsuit. See what I'm saying? We handle every matter legally because I'm a legal entity. My name is basically a business too. I mean, it's nothing but business over here. All we do is commerce. You feel me? So that's why people are funny, because we're here doing business and commerce. And these people are all jobless and careerless, and they want to act like I don't get it. You want to act like people are on your playing field? I have nothing to do with that. I conduct business. Anywhere I'm at, I'm conducting business. Literally anywhere, because I'm walking business. I'm working while I'm walking. Am I not? I'm walking business. I'm not joking. Right now, I'm conducting business. This is me working. This is my job. I don't have to clock in. I don't have a boss. Ain't you, Jelly? See my point? I can respond to everything that's said, but it's a waste of time. I don't need to. That's not why I'm responding. I'm responding because I want to, and I think it's funny. I have total free will with what I do. That's what people don't get. And like I said, I told people, no, I speak publicly. I get donations. It's a great source to make money and make some income if you know what you're doing and you're smart and you know how to talk. I got $1 million mouthpiece. Man, I really would like that, man. You know what I mean? If y'all donate, I think I would do that today. I think I'd go out to eat. Who wants to help me with that? Like I said, y'all couldn't give me a Batman cake. Shouldn't I get some kind of reward from the people? Something? I don't expect anything, but I just think it'd be cool. Like, here you go have dinner. You know? Like I said, I don't care what people call you. You want to say I beg, whatever, that's fine. I care less, man, but I make money. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, like, that's the thing. I always have to take care of something. I always have to handle something else. We kind of in the space where I could do that. Somebody want to send a donation and say, go have a nice dinner? You could do that today. It's possible. See, I always ask, why not? You know what I mean? Be a good dinner. Send around like $20 though. Real talk, because it'll be expensive. It'll be pricey. Food is pricey, man. You know what I mean? So like, I would really sit down and have me a nice dinner by myself. It'd be nice. You know, I think I deserve that, like a congratulations dinner. So y'all can let me know if y'all want to do that. When y'all want to get to doing that, get on that. But I don't know, man. I can't get that cake idea out of my mind either, bro. I really do want to do that. But I don't know how much that cake would cost. I have no idea. They might have one already made that's like a Batman one, like a mini one. But yeah, they'll make customized cakes. Christina said that too. She's like where do these people come from? Like they don't know that all those grocery stores make customized cakes, right? That's what I said. I'm like, what? HEB does it, Walmart. When they talk about, like, when Christina tells me about what's up north, it gets a little confusing because I just don't know what's up north. Just like she has some experience down here, down south, I think, but I think things down here are a little bit different, newer to her. But I don't know up north that well. So it's kind of cool, you know, because she was in Minneapolis and she's from, Michigan, from, I don't want to go into detail, but she's from Michigan. She used to have it on her icon, so it's already out there. But I mean, like, we're two opposite parts of the map. It's pretty cool that we were able to meet through this, and we have something very real. I don't care what nobody says. So it's like, it'd just be so cool, man. I don't know. I just can't wait, man. I really wish that they would get finished up and give her money and she would just be here, because I sure am tired of this. I love everything. I'm happy. I love my life and everything, but I just need money, man. I need some serious amounts of money. It's a lot that I need to do to make changes. And of course, I don't always want to have to walk everywhere, you know, if I didn't have to. So that's the whole point. There's no opportunity, there's no nothing. It just is what it is for now. So I work and I do my job with this. Well, people got to ask themselves, how did I build this? I mean, all the pressure was on. If I didn't have this, I'd have nothing. Like, no way to do anything. Feel me? Why do you think these people are on here so worried about what I'm doing? Right. Because they don't like seeing me win. They don't like seeing me eat. You know what I mean? So I'm going to stay eating. Real talk. I'm going to stay eating. I don't respect people like that, man. You know what I mean? Like, and anybody who has that attitude, like if you feel that way towards a complete stranger and then you try to just, there's that centipede again. That's the same exact one. That's crazy. He walking on the same exact path. What the hell? Got to be the same little guy. He's yellow. That's hilarious. He must like live right here and hang out here. That's awesome. Well, he's smart enough to stay away from the vehicles because look, they have no empathy and don't have common sense and can't see. It's absolutely ridiculous. They all think they're somebody. That's the problem with being in a vehicle, man. It gets to people and they start thinking they're something they're not. That's why I just think vehicles are pointless. Like I'm all vehicled out. I used to own 14 cars, dude. All luxury whips. I used to buy luxury cars like going to the grocery store. Seriously. Well, all of them were sitting there acting like they was on something, jealous behind my back. I was going and buying 300s, Porsches, whatever I wanted. That's what I'd spend my day doing and then just chill, eat somewhere, go wherever I wanted to chill, what I was paying for. Like, that's just the weirdest thing that people want control over me and my life. Like, how? I pay for everything. It's impossible. Could never tell no grown man what to do. I do what I want to do because I pay for everything. Everything I ever did, I created the budget for. For this, I worked cooking, put the money into it, started it all up, and I didn't have to pay for this. I earned it through hard work, through persistence and perseverance. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. This is my job. I'm a public speaker. What have you done lately? Everything else that's my job, it's because I was smart enough to do that. See, I'm going to build several career paths out of everything I do. That's the point. That's why these people are so upset because they're like, man, he's compounding just like he said. And I'm going to be able to build several businesses out of this. Real talk. You know what I mean? So it's like, it is what it is. You see them short videos, they all doing mad views. Right? Why does this feel like it's taking forever today, bro? I guess because I'm on foot. And the bike is all right. The bike's in great shape. That's what I'm saying. It might almost be better that the one wheel, I think has a hole. Like I could still wheel it around and carry it, but I'm not going to try to ride it like that. But like, I think it might actually, like the wheels might be salvageable. I don't know. And if not, you just need a new inner tube and have to know how to put it on, which I don't. And I wouldn't claim to. You know what I mean? But the point is, I mean, it really don't matter. What I figured out with the other homeboy is that, like I said, what I noticed, my instinct is never wrong. I told you that's poverty land. They be hating over there. I already knew that. I think he was in on it the whole time. That's why when I brought that bike over there, they were talking that nonsense like 7 feet away from me. Like, what's the point of that? Right. And trying to act like, oh, that's weird. I don't know what's going on. Boy, stop it. That's just some nonsense. They trying to get on some other weird fake energy that doesn't even exist. Bro, y'all don't do that with my group and my people whatsoever. So I don't know what you're talking about. That's why I just kind of looked at you like, what's up? And all of them, that's all they do. It's all cowardly. They talk and then they run and scram. Like, I don't care what you do. Like, they ain't going to tell me nothing. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. They so cowardly, they can't even stand and face me. Like, and these are strangers who they have a chip on their shoulder. I don't even know them. Like, dude, I don't care about you. Like I said, these people, they'll be approaching me That's what they do. They try to act like they cool, and then they want to snake you. Like, yeah, that's how y'all do things. That's why none of you have a pot to you know what in. Ooh, that's why none of you have any money at any time. Ooh, that's why you don't have a real significant other, or a real wife, or a real girlfriend. Ooh, that's why you raise everybody to literally have jealousy and envy towards me and my people. Ooh, anything else? That's why you're short. You're like 3 feet tall, right there, because of that mentality. It's in your DNA, bro. They've always been the same. That's why I don't mess with them like that. I keep my distance. I care less about you. You for sure don't scare me. I don't know why anyone would act like I'm scared of anything. No, I'm smart, and I don't get around people who play like that, right? Because I have everything going for me. So it's not something we really discuss once you get in a position of success, much less if I'm representing progression for my people and they don't like that. They don't like seeing me and my people win. Well, then I'm doing right. So see, that just proves to me I'm winning. You know what I mean? All that fake stuff when they'll pay for your little meal or your little hot dog, that's just fake love. That's once in a blue moon. They really paying you because they really don't like seeing you win. That's what's weird. I get people to pay me who don't like me all the time, and it's like, thank you. Real talk. Like they feel inclined and obligated to pay me because they know I won. You know, people have to bow down either way and just acknowledge what it is. All y'all bowed down already. That's the whole point. Like, I do my thing right in front of you. I don't care. I don't care about none of you. I'm just saying, like, what's the point of the deception? Just be real and be who you are and say what it is. You know, like I said, that's what it is. Somebody told him, "Oh, don't help him." Why not? Because I don't agree with delusion and nonsense. Because I'm not you. Like I said, that's the problem. People like y'all who act like you're for a cause, but you're fair weather. See, I can't stand with people like you. That's the point. Like, you just giving people a bad name. That's what I'm saying. It ain't everybody, but it's a lot of them. They've always been like that. They've been like that since the beginning of time. They don't like seeing us win. That's the truth. And that's all that's about. Nothing else. Nothing more, nothing less. It's like, I don't really care. That's fine. I'm just here to promote unity. So I'm going to try with everybody. You get a couple of chances. If you don't win with those chances, then I get the hell away from you and keep it moving. And I do what I want to do. So I'm coming through wherever I'm coming through. Move out my way. Feel me? That's what it really is. I don't waste my time with none of these people, man. They're irrelevant. They ain't got nothing to do. This is mostly an internet thing anyway. It ain't really got nothing to do with out here. What I do out here is my business. You feel me? Not anybody else's. It's not your prerogative. That's the truth. But as far as what I do, it's mostly for people all over the country and the world. It's an internet thing. So, like, if you get to see it and witness it, that's cool for you, but don't involve yourself. You know what I mean? I work on the internet. That's why it's funny when they're like, he lives in his own world. Yeah, you mean an internet land? We're all in the cloud forever, like the iCloud? Like, yeah, because I work online. That's my job. Like, there's plenty of people, not plenty, but there's some people who work online. Most people are these wannabe tech guys. So, I mean, do you give them a hard time? Do you try to interfere with what they're doing when they're working? No, so why do it with me? The same thing. Just my job is a lot more in front of your face because I made it like that. I don't have to be like that. I could just hide like y'all and run my mouth, but I'm not built like that. I'm gonna show people what it really is. I'm gonna go everywhere. I can't wait to get out of here and show y'all some new surroundings. Ah, water. Oh, I'm tired. It's just too hot, man. Been in the seat too long today. It's way too hot today. Hopefully I'll be all right, but I'll try to stay hydrated. Ah, I ate a little snack earlier. That's good for the heat. That's about it. I don't even think I ate yet today. But yeah, like I don't know. I don't really care about other people, bro. I don't care what people think. I don't care what they tell themselves. I just do me, bro. Like anybody should. If you don't, there's something wrong with you. What you looking at? You drive a Tesla. Ah, they all probably know who I am. That's what that is. Yeah, everybody got to talk about me. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Y'all got these big wannabe major companies that you try to act like are a big deal, but yet I got all those companies and people work for them like the wage slaves they are talking about me. Y'all talk about Elon Tusk, Elon Musk. He ain't nobody. I'm the boss. I bet you anything Elon Tusk already knows who I am. Finex knows exactly who I am. You feel me? It's like, yeah, I'm the pioneer and the genius. I'm the one who really invents and creates. You don't create nothing. Everything you stole was from Nikola Tesla. Ooh, facts, including your company name that ain't even your company. You didn't develop it. You're just a puppet. That's another Brit. These people can't even wake up and notice that they're all British. Daniel Craig. Um, there was another one. Even Christian Bale, I think, is British. I noticed he had like a British accent when I was listening to him the other day on a short. I'm like, no wonder. I was like, yep, because people don't know the Brits are the wannabe elites, the wannabe Illuminati, because when they had that British colonist thing that we won, my ancestors were in it, and we won and we defeated all these Brits, right? I'm the DNA who already defeated you. So the only reason that you're acting on the camera and you're being whatever housed like the puppet you are and all that fake nonsense is because you lost, not because you won. So they tried to maintain power through secrecy. So that's why all your actors are British, of British descent, because that's the Illuminati, and that's who they placed as their actors. But they're all puppets. They don't own anything. You see, I'm building generational wealth for real. That's what the dude that did the 8-month bid, he's trying to copy every word I say. You want to build generational wealth? The only way is if you invest in Batman and you don't have any money. You don't have no 20K. You don't even have $5 to your name. They're paying for that hotel and they don't have much money. So I'm going to guess that you're going to be on the street pretty soon. Facts. Now watch. A dude like that, after what he keeps saying, keep making comments about something that makes no sense. And like, no, you're going to respect what I went through. I promise you, like everybody else. When you keep doing that, that's just more karma towards you. So maybe that's why you keep getting locked up. Maybe that's why you keep going through it in actual prison. Well, I'm out here free doing well. Karma is real, man. God is real. Like I said, God gonna ride for me. God told me vengeance is mine. So keep your eye on him because it's just common sense. I can guarantee you God's gonna deliver some karma. Yep. Nonstop. And it's gonna be some serious karma because the situation that you're speaking on, you're acting like you don't have to show respect to, and you do. It's a very serious situation what I went through. So why that needs to be talked about by you if you don't know anything about it, I don't understand that. It just doesn't make any sense. And that's where it ends, and that's how far it goes. There is no other conversation. So all that other stuff, buddy, like I said, you've never said that in front of me. Straight up, we all know what it is. You try to talk away behind a computer, but you're not talking in front of my face. You would never say that to me. Let's just get real. So, like I said, that's all that same thing, trying to elicit an emotional response. For what? I don't care what you say. I don't value your opinion. You feel me? See, that's what they're banking on is this immature, childish games. I don't play games like that. I'm a grown man, Wody. Feel me? All I'm saying is I know you ain't never going to say nothing like that in front of me. Like, what? Bro, you wouldn't even face me. That's the type of dude, honestly, if he saw me in the street, he would run. The minute he saw me. So we all know what it is. I don't know what you're talking about, man. I run Sacramento too. I run LA. I run Cali. You're nobody out there, so I don't know what you're talking about. All right, hold up. We'll be right back.